So even if you have or haven't seen the Disney film yet, I'm sure you have seen the headlines when it comes to this movie, good and bad. I wanted to know if The Little Mermaid will paint a picture of the future of the other live-action films already in the works, like Mufasa, Snow White, and Lilo and Stitch. If we look at the overall score of The Little Mermaid, it stays around an average rating of 6.5 out of 10 stars. So I wanted to know why, or if my prediction of they shouldn't have touched the story was right. Looking further, I noticed that most of the audience views were positive while critics were the ones with the issue. The audience focused on the actors and how they portrayed the characters that we already are familiar with. And going through all of the written reviews, I see time and time again people praising Halle Bailey's portrayal of the character. Mind you, she did very well, but basing the entire score on just performances doesn't do it justice. On the other side, a lot of people had a problem with the story being changed overall. The Little Mermaid remake was supposed to be one of the biggest Disney movies of the year, with the film getting an immense amount of marketing and hype. And let me just say, they put a ton of money into advertising. I couldn't go anywhere or scroll for more than once on any app on my phone without the trailer popping up or some scene. However, the film has seemingly fallen flat, with The Little Mermaid not living up to many of Disney's other live-action remakes. Because of this, it could be possible that The Little Mermaid could be the final nail in the coffin of the trend of success for Disney's remakes. Although this release pattern has been going on for a while, it really got a second wind with the release of 2015's Cinderella, which showed that viewers were looking for live-action movies with very few changes from the original. You'd think that after this many remakes, they would have caught on by now. The Little Mermaid hasn't even reached 500 million in the box office, and that's saying something considering how long it's been. Even though it's only a month as the time of this recording, for a classic Disney movie like this, everyone believes it's a full-on failure for Disney. So now, let's talk about the future of the Disney live-action films and what's next. Right now, there are 12 live-action films in the works. That right there makes it sound, to me, like at least 6 to 12 years of planning in advance, and they just put names of Disney films in a jar, closed their eyes, and picked a movie. Because of the effects of The Little Mermaid, whatever they have right now, I feel like they will not only be careful, but intentionally make it a copy and paste because maybe that's what people want to see. Just the same movie from a live perspective. And creators want to not just recreate, but change things to their liking, and fans are noticing this and are not happy, because the original was already perfect. But I wanted to turn this around to you guys and ask what your thoughts were. I'm really curious if you have seen it, and what did you think about it? I know a lot of people were kind of skeptical about it because it is such a delicate story and should be left alone in my opinion, as I know that they did change some of the stuff. But let me know if you think the live action films will continue to hold up, or if Disney will keep trying them.